Welcome to Birth Your Vision podcast, where aspiring entrepreneurs are invited to join us on a journey of inspiration. I'm your host, Hannah Kukuli, and we are thrilled to embark on this empowering journey with you. We provide coaching sessions and engage in hot seats experiences, empowering individuals to gain clarity in bringing their business visions to life. As an additional layer of support, we extend personalized one-to-one roadmap sessions, ensuring each entrepreneur receives tailored guidance on their unique path to success, and also live interviews, tailored guidance from successful businesswomen and men to inspire aspiring entrepreneurs to birth their vision. So join us on this insightful conversations and hands-on support to turn your entrepreneurial journey and dreams to reality. Hello everyone, and welcome to Birth Your Vision podcast. I am excited to bring to you another exciting episode today. And, I have an amazing guest and I'm going to be introducing her. And so on today's podcast episode, I am so delighted to welcome the wonderful Esther Oyedele. And, we are shining the spotlight on an incredible journey of a transformation and resilience. And so we want to really delve into the inspirational story of Esther Oyedele, who has not only just birthed a vision, but also became a guiding light for others who are on their community path journey, as well as entrepreneurial journey as well. And something about Esther is that she is just rooted, especially her DNA is actually an unwavering and authentic passion for well-being. She has this wonderful passion for well-being and also for supporting children and family. And guess what? She is a qualified nurse. She's a mentor. She is also a self-taught personal trainer and occupational health advisor. And so she has numerous certifications from the Royal Society for Public Health. And so Esther's journey is really a powerful testament of perseverance, resilience, and also the impact of dedicated mentorship. And so Esther really began a journey from navigating life's challenges as well as overcoming obstacles, and also now ultimately founding the Berevitalise CIC. I hope I definitely said that right. Her story is a beacon of hope and inspiration for aspiring entrepreneurs and those who have a community interest as well. And so she was able to actually be part of my one-to-one coaching session in 2023. And I've actually witnessed Esther's determination, commitment, and also bringing and birthing a vision. And so together, myself and Esther, we were able to tackle uncertainty and also to identify the actions, the steps that she needed to take to help her to actually believe in her vision and bring it to life. And so today, 2024, we are celebrating the wonderful birthing of Esther's vision, which is incredible. She's going to be telling us all about it. And this vision is really a mission to actually champion physical activities, which will actually enhance health and well-being and also foster strong family bond. And so it is with great pleasure to welcome the wonderful Esther on this amazing platform. Thank you so much, Esther. I hope you're all going to be motivated. So do get your notepad and your pens because she's going to be leaving quite a lot of tips and nuggets. So welcome to Birth Your Vision, Esther. Great to see you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Hannah. Thank you so much for this privilege. I do not take it for granted. As I always say, thank you so much. Thank you for having me today.
You are more than welcome. I just wanted to really kind of welcome our guests who are watching us live on this wonderful platform today. Please leave your questions and Esther will be able to answer them as well. And so over to you, Esther. It's a pleasure. We've known each other for a number of years and we actually came into contact through someone. Let's start from there. What was the journey like in meeting me and, how we were able to get to where we are today?
I don't think I ever told you, but you are an inspiration to me, I tell you. And I think from day one, the first day I actually spoke to you, you welcomed me. You were like, oh my gosh, there's another session, Birth Your Vision program, coaching program that's about to start, that I'm just, as in literally just made it to, the last kind of quarter to actually come into the course. So that was how we actually met. Phone call and then straight onto the course. And then, yeah, today we're as strong as anything. I think you know me more than I actually think.
Absolutely. You know what? It's really amazing, especially when I see the journey, the process, and also all the implementation and the actions. And then at the end, something is actually birthed, because birthing a vision is actually a process. You have this vision inside of you, only you can see the vision. And you've had so many doubts, uncertainty, and also not having the clarity of where to start or how to start it. And so everything that comes with a vision comes with having the visualization of what it is, but sometimes you may struggle to get to the destination. And I am celebrating you today because you've actually reached your destination. You had this amazing vision and you've actually had it for years. It's actually been embedded inside of you. And anytime we speak, you always share this vision. And it's amazing because sometimes you might be thinking, you know what, I'm actually just going to put the vision aside. I'm not going to bring it to life. But anytime you speak to me, I'm always manifesting those visions, and I'm always empowering you to tell you that you can do this. It is possible. And I'm so glad that you're here today to share that journey and the process with us, so that you and your story can actually inspire those who are watching you today. And so, let's go straight into the topic for today. And so what we've actually looked at is, looking at Esther's journey herself and how she's been able to birth a vision. And it's an amazing opportunity for those of you who are watching today. And you might be thinking, I don't have any more hope. I've had this vision for so long. I don't really know who to turn to, or whether I should get a mentor or a coach. I want you to pay a close attention to Esther's story. And so, Esther, so tell us about what inspired you to actually pursue your vision and to create this wonderful CIC that you've actually created. And tell us the name as well.
All right. So the name of the CIC is Berevitalise, and how this came about is basically, as Anna said before, I've always had during the course. The reason why I actually went into the course is because I wanted to gain clarity. I knew I have something in me. I have a vision, but how to go about it, I had no clue. So going on the coaching, the Birth of Vision coaching course was something that I needed to do. So I had it in mind that, okay, this is what I want to do. I love helping people. That's one thing you can't doubt. People who know me, I love helping, and hence in the profession that I'm in. So, but back then I wasn't really clear exactly whether I wanted to support children or I wanted to support adults. I'm an adult nurse. Automatically you think just support adults, but there was something not clicking together. So going on the course helped me to identify that, okay, you can actually do both, but you need to start with one. So that's how the journey actually started. And then after the course, obviously I birthed what you called Good Health Bring Confidence. And this is this is a platform where I'm not a social media person, but I was able to go open an IG page and set myself up and just obviously working out and, helping people through their journey in terms of health and well-being. And that's how I started in terms of doing something and birthing what I've always wanted to do to help people in their health and well-being and that journey through. And then came lockdown, everything stopped, and I think life happened. And then all of a sudden, there was this pause in my vision. And I think this is where the disconnection from myself and Hannah came. I didn't reach out to her again. I think, how you say like life really happened to me. It was shut down of life. And, at the end of the day, you just have to get on with life. But I always knew there's something in me much more than where I was. And that kept me going. That kept me going. That kept me going up until the time I said, no, it's time to reach out to Hannah again. Hannah always have my back. She knows my vision. And in fact, even before I actually contacted you, I don't know if I told you, you know, the booklet that we completed back in 2020.
Yeah.
Went to look for it. It was in my loft somewhere. I knew I had it somewhere. I had to go and look for it because I wanted to be sure that what I had in me, it's still the same as when I started back in 2020. And I tell you, it's everything from having black and white children, and I wish I brought it here today to show people. It had children and families, helping them in their health and well-being, physical activities, supporting nutrition, lifestyle coaching. It had everything black and white. And that's how I knew that, no, I need to reconnect. I need to realign with my vision. And hence, you know, I got in contact with yourself back in December, and it's been a life-changing experience, I tell you. And I tell you, from December up until today, everything has been moving so quickly. Always say to me, Esther, you are the only one who can drive your vision. And I tell you, that's absolutely true. You can't leave it for your husband. You can't leave it for your loved ones. You can't leave it for your neighbor. You can't leave it to anyone. You are in charge. You have to keep pushing forward. So here I am today, be revitalized.
Wow, that is just like just breathtaking. I am so excited for you. I am just filled with joy and just happiness, because I know what it's like to have a vision, and you have this vision and there's no guidelines, there's no clarity. You just have this vision inside of you and you just want to give birth to it, and all of a sudden it's just something that you're able to celebrate. It's now real. You know, people can go to your page and be part of what you're doing, you know, and it's just incredible. And I just love the journey itself, which is just awesome. So, you know what, congratulations to you. You are going to be perhaps the reason why somebody's going to start their vision today, right? Because that's what happens when you give birth to something. You attract your tribe, right? You attract
Absolutely.
the people that have been waiting for you. So you've been carrying this vision for so long, and there are people who are waiting for you. And finally, you've decided to give birth to it. You're going to have an influx of people who are going to be attracted to the mission, who are going to want to be part of what you are doing, who are going to want to actually be able to support you or sponsor you one way or the other, or even work with you. And you can provide your services to them. And that is what happens. And then after that, you're going to start seeing the impact of what it's like to be a founder, of what it's like to be a director, of what it's like to be a CEO of something. You are a founder of something. So when they call your name on stage, they will call you by your name and also by what you founded, right? Which is the Berevitalise CIC. So you know what? Kudos to you. So congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you. Excellent.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you know what? We have challenges. You've said it. During the lockdown, so many things happen, uncertainty. You still had a vision inside of you, but you just didn't see well through the tunnel whether this vision was going to manifest or come to reality. And so, you know, can you share some of the challenges that you faced along your entrepreneurial journey? Because I know before we started, in terms of the entrepreneurial, you being part of the Birth Your Vision, and then you also have a community edge as well to this mission as well. So tell us the challenges that you've actually faced and how you've actually overcome it as well.
I think the first one is to identify whether I want to, well, it's a business or a community interest.
Yeah.
I think you need to
we went back and forth. Oh dear.
Absolutely. But I think for me, what helped him was because I knew exactly the impact I wanted to have. I wanted it to be, I don't want money to be an issue. I know you've always said, at the end of the day, if it's a business, you have to, make money out of it. But I wanted it to be free to everyone. I wanted to be free on the point of entry. You know how NHS, that you don't have to pay anything before you actually access the service. That's what I wanted to be. And I wanted to be, sponsored. I want partnership. I want grants in order to allow this to happen. And I was sure that was the first thing I wanted to be sure about. And that's how the community interest came about. I mean, I
Yeah.
understand, yes, you have to make money, but with the kind of passion I have, and I always say this to Hannah, is the passion. I know money
Yeah.
will come afterwards, but is the passion that sets it out for me. So that's how I ensure that, I gain that clarity. And with your support, I think I was able to be satisfied that I was doing the right thing for me rather than looking at the business side of things. So that's
Mm.
one of the challenge I was able to come about. The other part was also in terms of step-by-step guide. I think I struggled in
Mm-hmm.
a way, knowing where to start from.
Yeah.
I became quite overwhelmed with information. And I think I had it in front of me, after our session, our one-to-one session, but I didn't know where to start from. I didn't know where to start from. And this is where, again, working with yourself, I was able to go back to how exactly what you set out for me. And then I had a checklist for myself and started ticking things off, And another thing was timing for me. As I
Mm.
explained to yourself, Anna, a lot of what I currently do as an occupational health advisor do take a lot of my personal time. And having that extra time to actually research and read things was quite challenging. But when you're determined and your vision, what you set out to do,
Mm.
the importance, how important, how you want it to reach people, how you want it to help people, how you want it to support families. I think that was a drive for me. I did not, I had sleepless night, but I tell you, Hannah, the sleepless night was beautiful. It wasn't painful. On a normal day when, when I'm preparing for work and I'll have to prepare for my cases beforehand, I'm knackered, I'm tired, I'm halfway sleeping. But I tell you, when I was researching, reading, looking at lots of government documentations and doing my research, Hannah, I tell you, there was no time I dozed off or closed my eyes. I was working up until like 4 a.m., 5 o'clock in the morning. And I
Mm.
had to, the following day, obviously, I have to work. And Fridays, I was always catching up. So timing was something for me. But when you're quite determined and it's divinely orchestrated, I think you have the strength, the power, the drive to keep going, and you're
Yeah.
not going to be tired. So those are the few challenges that I came about, and I was able to obviously overcome it as well.
Absolutely. I think you've definitely pointed out some great things there, because when it comes to sort of going through the process of bringing your vision to life, sometimes you're stuck with whether to go with business or whether to go with community. And I get quite a lot of clients who are just in the middle. They are passionate about giving back, and they also want to make money. But some of them are so passionate, and they're more passionate about community. And so what I do is I let them gain the clarity and let them really choose what is it that they want. Because if there is no clarity in the beginning, it's going to be difficult. So we need to understand whether you want to go through the community route or whether you want to be an entrepreneur. Because even when you go through the community route, you can actually start to gain skills along the way that can be now repurposed as a business. You can actually turn that into a profitable business, because there's so many skills in building community. There's so many skills in entrepreneurship. So whatever your heart goes to, that's what you should actually give birth to first. If it's community, go for it. And then as time goes on, whatever skill you acquire, you can actually turn that into a profitable business. So I'm glad that you went with your passion, because initially you did it the other way around.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
something wasn't really settling into inside of you. I mean, like you said, you had sleepless nights and you were still thinking about it. And that's what happens when a vision is inside of you. You think about it 24/7. You always pray about it. Sometimes if you are someone who prays, you always want to, allow that vision to come to life, and you always want to seek help on how you can actually do it. So absolutely. So what role did mentorship play in guiding you through the process of birthing your vision?
That's why I'm here today, Hannah.
Tell us about it.
This is what the coaching has done for me and has brought me
Hmm.
here today. To be honest, I mean, aside from God, my loved ones. I think you are the next one in line. I don't shy away. I'm a believer, and prayer has been something that's been keeping me going. Obviously, I had my challenges again during lockdown, and life happened. As a believer, you're like, why did God put me through this? Why did this happen to me? But Hannah, I tell you, this is the answer for me. This is the answer for me. I've been able to reconnect with my faith, and understand that this is all since the beginning. The reason why I'm on this earth is because of Be Revitalized, I tell you, because going through life journey and where I am today, God has equipped me. He's given me the strength. He's given me everything I need to be here. And it's put people like yourself, your own vision, and your All Women's Network, everything in order to support people like myself. So I'm grateful to God, and I thank you for just coaching me, to be honest, because it's been a difficult time, and you never gave up on me.
No.
Even though I asked question, like you already told me the answer. I like to hear things over and over and over again. And you never give up on me. So I think the patience you have has really been helpful, and the tailored guidance that you give, I think it's so crucial. And I would say to everyone out there, if you are looking for a mentor, please reach out to Hannah, because she's got your back. You can reach out to her anytime, and she never tell you I'm busy. I tell you, that's one thing I must say to you, Hannah. You never say you're busy. You never say I'm busy, I'll get back to you. No, you answer there and there. And I'm grateful for that, because I think sometimes you need someone at your back to keep pushing you, to keep encouraging you. And I think having you on that side, it's just giving me the drive. It's just giving me the drive. I mean, yes, we spoke back in December, gave me everything I need, but I started looking at things, but then it wasn't moving. And then I reach out again to you, and then you put me through in a way, like a one-to-one strategy. Roadmap, strategies and way to go about it. And I tell you, March, the company was, I applied to company's house. I did everything myself, by the way. To company's house. I did all my research. I did everything that I needed to do. So due diligence to that. You need to do a lot of your research and reach out to the professionals if you're not sure. But with the kind of professional, in the line of the profession I do, you do a lot of readings, and you do a lot of working out yourself. So I was able to navigate all the information and manage to register the company. Within days, the company was registered. I tell you, Hannah. And I told you about the all the contacts, everything has been moving quite quickly. So I think without the coaching, I don't think I'll be here today. So that, I think, it escalated things, it progressed things in the right direction, and hence I'm here within the space of a month. Hannah, I tell you, things have been really, really positive. And you said something to me. You said to me, run your race, stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane.
It's you. Don't look at anybody else. And I tell you, I focus. I'm not someone to look at others or anything. But I think hearing that again, that focus, look at what is in front of you. You know where you're going. Follow it. I think that's really helped as well. And here I am today. There's many, many obviously hurdles to cross. And I think with what you've helped me with, I'm going to be able to overcome those hurdles and never give up. And that's the other thing you've always said, never give up, keep going. You would hear a lot of no, but don't let that stop you. Keep going. So that's been really helpful.
Yes, I absolutely agree with you. I think it's so vital that you stay in your lane, you identify what your lane is, and you stay focused, and you continue to manifest positive things into your life. And you know where you're going, you know the destination, you can see the visions very clearly, and you just continue to take action and implement. And what happens is you will start to manifest some amazing things that you will be absolutely just impressed with, because you've actually decided to give yourself the opportunity to step out of your comfort zone and to focus on giving birth to a vision, right? Which is what you've done. And that's what you're doing. So right now you are in your lane and you understand every bit about this vision and you're so passionate about it. and no one can rob you of it. It's yours. It's your vision, and you know what? You're going to definitely just be amazing, incredible. I can already see already. You're going to be winning awards. You're going to be called to stages. You know your background and
Amen.
from where you've started from and where you are now. So many things are going to be happening.
Amen.
So I am so proud of you. And
Thank
you
you.
know what? Through the journey itself, there are some things that you might have experienced. So my question is, what were some of the key insights or even breakthrough moments that you experienced during our coaching session?
Oh dear. There's so many. I think there's so
Yeah.
many, so many to number. But I think the first one is having the opportunity to align, to be able to speak my vision, to explain to you what my vision is, and you understood.
Mm-hmm.
You were able to see it. I think even beyond myself, you were able to see the vision. You were able to see where it's going to go. And I think that was the key part for me. Sometimes you don't need affirmation from other people, but sometimes you need it. You need it.
Hmm.
You need
It
it.
depends on who you're sharing it with.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Because you can share a vision with someone who doesn't have an interest,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely.
It's not like they are against what the vision is. They just don't have an interest. What you're
I,
looking for, the reaction that you're looking for, you're not getting it from them, right? So when you share it with someone who is absolutely just amazed by what you've just told them, their reaction that you're looking for is exactly what you're going to get. And that reaction could be excitement. They
yeah.
would even start planning the vision for you,
Yeah.
right? They will text you and say, guess what? I have another idea for you. They'll
Yeah.
start to bring in ideas and then they'll say to you, is there any way you want me to help you? Or do you need a coach? Oh, I know someone. So there's always going to be people that you share your vision with who will help you to actually make sure that you give birth to that vision, right? And hold your hand and support you through it. But if you share it with the wrong person, you may not get the same reaction, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Which did happen along the way as well. But like I said, I
Mm.
was determined. I knew what God put inside of me. As in, I know what I heard. I know where I'm going. And I think that really helped me in order to know that no matter what anyone says, I've got it. I've got it. It might not be that time. It might not manifest right at that time, but I know, and this is where the now is. This is where the I know. This is where it is right now, and I know
Yeah.
many, many more things to come. And I mean, I will invite you once, obviously, the launching is out officially. I will let you know. So please watch this space, and
Excellent.
yeah.
I love the sound of that. That's amazing. Awesome stuff. And so, what does your family think about you in terms of being determined, being committed to making sure that you bring this vision to life? What are their thoughts in regards to this?
My family is everything to me, Hannah.
Mm.
And I think I did one of the things I did miss out is part of this vision has been my family. And as I said, God has put me through this journey because of what He's entrusted in me.
Yeah.
As you know, I think I did share with you one of the one of the things that happened to me. Life happened to me, but God
Yeah.
blessed me with twins. And
Wow.
this is one of the significant life changes that happened to me. I had to navigate, relive life again, and it was one of
Mm.
those downhill. But like I said, I never gave up. I picked myself up again. But fast forward to now, my family has been everything to me. My
Yeah.
kids have been amazing. Even when I was trying to, find another reason not to go through my vision, my actual vision, my
Yeah.
children were always bringing me back to check, saying, "Mom, you always like helping people. You always like coaching. You always like mentoring. Why don't you do
Mm.
X, Y, and Z?" And I'm like, you know what? These children are right. I'm good
Yes.
at this. I'm good at this. Why not just keep, I'm still in the lane of where I'm meant to be. So they have been
Mm.
amazing. I've got good people around me, and I must say, I've
Yeah.
got I've got loved ones. I mean, my husband has been amazing behind this, and you know, I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for the family, I have, and it's the Be Revitalize has been because of them. And
Mm,
I told you, I shared with you, Hannah, in terms of the journey with my daughter, well, all my kids, but mainly with my two daughters, helping
yeah.
them to, adopt really healthy key little steps and, lifestyle change. And this
Yes.
is where, the actual birth of Be Revitalized started. It started with my kids. And as you know, there's always a story behind something. So they are the story behind Be Revitalized. They are the
Mm,
story behind it. Aside from me, my kids, my children are, the story behind it. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I love you all. I thank you. Thank you.
oh, that made me cry. I absolutely love it. I really, really do. And I'm sure they're so proud of you because I'm definitely proud of you. And you know what? Tell us more about the Be Revitalize. What is it and who is it for?
So Be Revitalized is for children and families. So
Mm,
what I just said not too long ago about it's all about the children is all about. So that I had in me, okay, I love helping people, about, change, adapting and changing their lifestyle, changing the way we do things. And I thought, okay, it's not only about adults, it's about the children as well. Why are we always leaving the children behind? I was doing the same before, but I thought, no, this is not right. So I started the same thing I was helping adults with. I started with my own kids. And I thought, you know what? This is quite important because children, they're like sponge, their brain, they're like sponges. And I was like,
yes.
if we're able to incorporate this healthy lifestyle with
Mm,
children, incorporate it in their, now, this is something that they will never live to deviate from. They will,
mm,
it will help their mental health, it will help their physical health, it will help them in school, just read, just everyone to go read about what, physical exercise and eating well will do for children as well, not just for adults. It's not all only about weight loss or anything. It's about maintaining a healthy lifestyle and having a good nutrition and everything else that comes with it. So that's how the Revitalize came about. So it's for children and families. And I thought, okay, how best to incorporate adult and children together, bring the
yeah.
family. It's the family. It's the family. So it's all about the family. It's all about the children. Bring everyone together in a safe place. And what that's going to do. It's going to encourage family cohesion. It's going to encourage more knitted kind of community.
Mm,
And I know what COVID has done to everything is now online, virtual. But Hannah, there is real reason why face to face. There is a reason why,
mm,
before COVID, we were all kind of face to face, seeing each other, that bond, unity together. And I think it's time we bring that back together. I mean, we will incorporate some kind of a virtual kind of, sessions, workshops, and, some physical activities as well. But I think the main thing for me is the main drive for me is to drive that physical and sense of community and
mm,
helping families adopt a healthy lifestyle in their daily routine. So can be just, how we brush our teeth every day, how
yeah.
we, wash our personal hygiene. I want our physical lifestyle to be like that. Get up, go for a walk. Even if you can't even leave your house, get up and move
Mm,
around, play hide and seek with your children,
yeah.
have a little dance to your song, whether Frozen, whether Afro beats or, Zumba, Latin, anything, gospel music, anything that it's still within the norm. So create something new. So that's what we want to do, Be Revitalized, want to do to help families look at their lifestyle, look at what we can change in order to live a healthy lifestyle right from a young age over right to, up until, we're old age and just keep going.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. And how was it for you choosing a name? Because that's one of the challenges I know that we talked about, choosing a name, thinking of a name, looking at the mission, what is going to be, and the vision as well. So tell us about choosing a name.
So the name, that was a difficult one, Nana. I know you gave me
Yeah,
some suggestion as well
yeah, I
to
did.
look at things, and I was like, you know what? I'm thinking, what is the future? I can see the future. I see it in me. God has shown it to me. We're not just about the, physical activities or the nutrition part of things. It's all about the lifestyle coaching as well.
Right.
And I thought, how best to try and put everything together. And vital link was something that's always coming through. Vital link, it's important. This is important. Life is important. How best to try and communicate, get your message
Yeah.
across through the name as well. So vital link has always been something that's been quite present and quite evident for me, but it was already taken, so I didn't want to risk it. So I
Mm.
started playing around with words, and again going back to God, how please help me with this. And then that's how I was able to, you know with inspiration, work around, still having the vital part of, the vital link that I wanted. And we want people to be real. We want people to be, as in the essence, important of the message we're trying to put across. So that's how the be revitalized. So,
Mm.
be the change, be
Right.
the new you. That's how that came about.
Excellent. I love that how you just emerge everything together. And it's such a lovely, lovely name. It's a great name. It's very catchy as well, which is really good. And so, can you share any specific example of how coaching supported or even helped you to make a pivotal decision? Someone might be watching today and think, you know what, I want to make a pivotal decision, but I'm not sure how to go about it.
So first of all, you need to, I think we said it before, Hannah, you need to know your vision. You need to know what it
Mm,
is you want to do. You might
yeah,
not have the clarity. You might not have, how you're going to do it, who, what, all the when, who, all of that, how. You might not know, but I think knowing is that what you have interest, your passion, all that will help in terms of gaining clarity.
right.
And once you identify that, this is where you need to reach out. Maybe, I mean, I think we did say it before, not sharing it. Be careful who you share your passion and your
Yeah.
vision,
Hmm.
because sometimes they will run with it. They will run with it. And you'll be like, is this not what I just is this not what I just shared with this person? And literally, some people will have the resource. They don't have the idea, but they will have the resource and the platform. So all they need is that your vision, and they'll run with it. So be careful who you share it with,
Yeah,
and obviously, who you tell in terms of your interest and what you like to do. So once you identify your passion or your interest, I would say reach out to, a mentor, a coach. And
mm,
you don't need to look far. You've got Hannah here. I tell you, it doesn't matter whether it's cooking, any type of business you're into, you've got Hannah. And I tell you, it's not just because she's, I'm on this platform. I always say it to her,
yeah.
I will shout your name in there. In fact, you're going to be in my book. You're going to be, every time I get
Wow.
on stage, your name will, will not be
What
far
an honor.
from
I'm
my
so
sound.
excited.
Telling you. So reach out to Hannah, someone like the Hannah. It's not face to face, it's virtual, but I'm sure if you're a face to face person, I'm sure she can accommodate that as well. So I think reach out to have a mentor
Mm,
who would help to coach you every step of the way. I tell you, you need it. You absolutely need it.
absolutely.
Even though I was able to with the information Anna gave me and all the step-by-step guide, even though I was able to, research, look at things, I still needed someone to go back to and keep going. And Hannah, I'm still coming back. I'm still here. We're in this together, as I always
The
say
door
to
is
you.
open for you, Esther.
We are in this together. And I think it's not just the beginning. You need
Yeah.
continuous support. You need it even when you're, reaching certain milestones. You need
Yeah.
that, someone to check, someone you can always go and say, okay, am I still going in the right direction? For example, Hannah, I'm just going to share a little example. So a
Yeah.
couple of weeks ago, I reached out to you. I got an email from a significant individual,
Yeah.
and I tell you, it wasn't that I couldn't comprehend what was, what I was reading and everything, but
Right.
it became quite overwhelming for me, I tell you. And who was the first person I reached out to? It was Hannah.
Yeah.
It was Hannah I reached out to because I knew the importance of the information, the email I was reading. And I was like, you know what? I zoned out completely. I couldn't see beyond the email. I was confused and I was like, I was
Mm.
panicking. And I think it's natural, but knowing that I had someone like yourself to go
Yeah.
back to, and then through again night beautiful support and tailoring one point each line of the email to me.
Yeah.
And I think
Literally.
that took me, and then literally that took me, literally after that little talk, I ran with it. I ran with the information and I ran with it. And that's got me sorted for that particular challenge. So I would
Mm.
say to you, it doesn't matter. You can reach out to your mentor or your coaches along the way. They are there to support. And I vouch for Hannah. Absolutely. 100%.
Oh, thank you so much, Queen. It's just been a pleasure working with you, and I love seeing the end result. You are now the founder and director of the Revitalize. So it's just incredible. And what are you looking forward to now that you've actually given birth to it? It's now become a reality. What is it that
Absolutely.
you're most looking forward to, really?
I think touching lives and taking that step and everything I
Mm.
had in me to actually put together everything and start impacting life, making that visible change. Exactly what
Yes.
we stand for. That's what
Hmm.
I'm looking forward to, and just touching people. That exactly what you've been able to impact in me. I think
Yeah,
to be able to do that to others as well. So
that's
going
amazing.
back to the drawing board. So
Mhm.
just how you just put everything on ground and
Yeah,
then helping people, putting the puzzle together, you know,
right.
as a family, doing it together and
Yes.
seeing it, the
Mm.
evidence, seeing it. I think that's where that is the most one of the things I'm looking forward to. And also bringing all the team together, I think that's going to be quite exciting. So
Mm.
when I say the team, I mean my PE teachers, my personal trainers,
Yeah.
my nutritionist, dietitians, my psychologist. I've got a children's nurse, obviously myself as an adult nurse. So we've got a really good team. I've put together a really good, cohesive, and very good, tight knitting team to reach and to meet the needs of children and the family within our community. So I think it will be great coming together and actually, touching lives and making a difference.
Fantastic. That sounds awesome. So, looking back, what are your most proud of accomplishments that you've actually achieved with the Berevitalise CIC, and what are your future aspirations for this organization?
And I'm excited that I finally made this happen. I tell you, it's been
Mm.
back 2020, 2019, and then through,
Wow.
your coaching, Birth Your Vision
Mm.
platform, it's been ongoing and coming. If someone was to tell me that I'm going to be here 2024, I tell you, I'm going to say no,
Yeah.
no, because it's something that I keep putting, full, just putting a full stop and just leaving it. But when something is in you, that drive, what your purpose, when you try to find your purpose in life, this
Yeah.
is what happens. So I found my purpose. I'm going with it. Driving it. I'm pushing it forward. I'm moving it forward. I'm staying in my lane. And having this materialize is one of the key things for me. So I'm grateful. I'm able to, officially have it open on Company's House. And that's just the first accomplishment, because otherwise it would just be hearsay, word say, oh, she's going to do it. Oh, yes. And sometimes you don't have everything, you don't have to have everything worked out. It's, your mission, your vision, what is it is actually you're trying to do, having those first things. So being able to have it officially open, the name, and the logo was also one of the challenge for me, Hannah,
True, yeah.
because again, I have everything in here, but
Yeah.
sometimes it doesn't always come. You can't. It's always hard to set it out, to show it, to describe it and to show it to people. So working back and forth,
Mm.
with the individual who helped me to put it together. And shout out to eBay, eBay. Shout out to eBay. I went through eBay in order to get this individual to help me with it. So we've been going back and forth, back
Cool.
and forth. But I think I'm happy in terms of our logo. That's
And it
another
looks amazing. Yeah, I like it.
trying to, yes, it's not just adults, it's not just female, it's not male, it's not just children, trying to put everyone together in one, obviously, someone looking at the logo can say, okay, it's to do with children, it's to do with,
Yeah.
families, it's to do with male, female. So trying to put everyone together,
Mm.
that's, another accomplishment that I'm really, really excited about. And what's to come, I'm excited in terms of the partnership and those out there that we will be working together. I'm excited working with my borough because I'm invested where I am in terms of my community. So I'm excited, getting out there, speaking to families, and just having that bond together, and just helping out in any capacity. I mean, another thing that helped me along the way, I'm a volunteer. I volunteer for different sectors. So the last one I did was cancer research. So volunteering has been in me, and that's been helpful as well in order to get to know my community. And at the moment I'm going through the pros training, part of a health champion in my local area as well. So I think I'm looking forward to having my touch. You always say this, Anna, they
Mm.
haven't seen Esther's touch, so this
Yes,
is the opportunity for me,
absolutely.
my touch in not just volunteering, but also in putting this CIC together, be
Mm.
revitalized, my touch in supporting people's health and well-being, and living a healthy lifestyle. My touch, this is what I'm mostly excited about. Esther's touch.
Absolutely. And we can't wait to see it because it's going to be incredible. You are unique and you stand out, and the world is waiting for you. So welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to this amazing platform of where we give birth to visions. We just don't keep it in, we have to birth it out so that we can actually make an impact, leave a legacy, and also continue to elevate ourselves as well. And I noticed that you've learned some skills along the way. You were able to complete the registration and complete the forms. You never thought that, oh wow, I could do this myself. So this is what I mean about whether you're going through the community route, you want to start a CIC, you will learn a skill, and that
Absolutely.
skill can be monetized, right? As a venture, should you want to do that. Absolutely, which is incredible. So we now know who to come to help us complete some of those registration forms and those difficult questions, because you've been able to do it and scale through it,
Really.
which is amazing. Was there any challenge in completing those forms?
No, it was actually straightforward. I think if you're a reader and you know how to follow
Mm,
instructions, step
yes.
by step guide, I think, it'll come easy. And I said, all my life, I've always, kept up to date with information, especially in my line of profession and what I do day to day. So reading information, reading lots of, lots of documents, and, you have, HR sending you stuff, and you have to read, you have to digest, you have to think, lots of reading and everything. So I'm used to it. So it was just like a plate of gold for me. It was okay. But yeah,
Excellent.
it's one of the skills that I think I've been able to affirm that, yes, I think, instructions and, guidance, just going through, it's one of the key things. Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. So how can our listeners get in touch with you Tell us on what social media platforms you want them to follow you on.
Well, Hannah, just talking about social, I'm not a social media person, but I've been able to conquer this as well. Open our official IG page and Facebook page.
Wow, that's amazing. Excellent.
That's another, absolute tick for me in terms of, skills. So we are on Instagram, Berevitalise
Okay.
CIC, and
Mhm.
on Facebook as well, Berevitalise CIC. And also another thing I forgot to mention, Hannah, I
Yeah,
was able to have our own, set up our own domain as well. So that's another key thing,
brilliant.
you know,
Wow.
taking step and just doing things the right way.
Yeah.
So you can also reach out to us via email, info@berevitalize.co.uk, or directly to myself, Esther at berevitalize.co.uk. So those are, for now, those are the our contact, how people can reach us, send out, anything you want. We're here for you. We're here for you.
Mm, I love it. Congratulations, Esther, on
Thank you.
birthing your visions and bringing it to life. I am truly
Thank you.
proud of you. I'm so
Thank
glad
you.
that you were able to go through the process, the journey, and you had me as your accountability coach holding you through it and giving it a name, registering it, and now you are at a place where you feel happy, content. I mean, share one word that describes how you feel.
I'm at peace.
At peace. Wow.
I'm at peace. I'm at
So
peace with
with you,
myself. I'm
yeah.
at peace with everything that I've done.
Mm,
There's nothing that I would say I regret, Hannah, because every step of the way I've been able to learn. Every day I've, managed to set myself something to do. You've
yeah.
always say stay in your lane. Don't rush. You know, stay in your lane. Know what you're doing. Every day it's
Mm,
made me a better person. So I'm at peace with myself. Peace within me.
absolutely. Indeed, definitely. I think that's what happens when you've finally done something that you've always wanted to do. You feel good about it, you're excited about it, and you're looking forward to the future and what is to come. And I just wanted to just let people know, for those who are really interested in basically bringing their visions to life, I just want to share, just sort of 4 to 5 tips to get you started. So when it comes to birthing your vision, number one, you need to clarify your vision, because you need to have clear definition of what your vision looks like. And that is including your goals, the values, and also the desired outcomes. And so, number two is about creating a plan. You want to be able to develop a detailed plan outlining the steps that you need to take to be able to bring that vision to life. Otherwise, what happens is the vision is embedded and stays inside of you, and there's no plan because you've not created one. And so you want to be able to break down your goals into smaller, actionable steps. Sometimes you feel like you want to run, but it's better for you to just slow down and walk so that you are able to develop and outline the steps that you need to take to bring the vision to life. And number three, it's about taking action. Nothing happens if actions are not taken. So you want to start taking concrete steps towards your vision. Even small actions can actually help you to make simple progress and to help you to build the momentum. For example, I remember Esther, she actually did the first thing, which was to get in touch with me. She had the urge to get in touch with me, and she finally did. So she took that action. And from there, she was able to build the momentum, and there was progress all the way through. And she was able to finish and definitely give birth to her vision. So make sure you take action and keep it simple. And number four is actually start flexibly. So it's about staying flexible and also be open to adapting to your plan as needed. So be open to changing and adjusting your plan as needed. Sometimes you may think that this is the way to go, but something may come along the way, uncertainties, things may happen, life happens, like, different things happen during the times we had the pandemic. So it's okay for you to pivot and also to change as well, which is absolutely fine. So challenges and obstacles may arise along the way. Esther has actually shared some of them. And so it's important for you to actually remain flexible and to also adjust your approach, which is very important anywhere necessary for you. And the last one is to actually seek support. Get yourself a mentor or a coach. So if you need support in birthing your vision, someone to hold your hand through to the end, I'm here to support you. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to share your vision with one person that you believe and trust that they could actually push you to the next level, challenge you, support you, and also help you along the way. So I want you to just surround yourself with mentors, coaches, like-minded individuals who can actually offer you guidance and also encourage you and also be an accountability partner to you. So those things are very important. So make sure you follow those simple steps in bringing your vision to life. So if you want more roadmap session, done for you services, opportunities, I'm your queen. So make sure that you get in touch and we start to bring those visions to life. I'm looking forward to bringing many more wonderful, amazing women that I've been working with who have been able to give birth to their vision. So this year, it's about really putting the spotlight on them. It's about helping them to manifest that vision that they have inside of them. And just lastly, manifestation is important. When you birth your vision, you bring it from the realm of imagination into the reality. It's no longer an imagination, it turns into reality. You will now become an owner, a CEO, or a founder, or even a director. And that way, it will definitely help you to be able to leave a legacy. Okay. And also alignment. Birthing your vision often involves aligning your actions, your beliefs, your values with your desired outcome. And so this process may actually require you to actually make some adjustments and sacrifices to ensure that everything that you're working on is going to be able to be manifested. Okay. And also impact. We talked about impact before. Esther said she wants to be able to leave a lasting impact. And ultimately, birthing your vision allows you to make a meaningful impact on the world around you. So whether it's creating positive change in your own life, whether it's actually influencing others to actually make significant changes in their life, and whether it's actually transforming people, making a difference in their life. It's about realizing your vision. And also, when you do this and you create impact, you're able to have a transformative results on the people that you are actually helping. And this can actually just extend beyond your immediate circumstances. So I want to leave you with those amazing visions, tips, so that you can actually get started. And if you need any support or help, I'm here to support you and to help you. And so lastly, Esther, are there any words of encouragement to our listeners in terms of them staying focused on their vision and staying in their lane so that they can actually be able to give birth to their vision?
Yeah. Believe in yourself and
Yeah.
reach out for help. Believe in yourself. Don't give up. Don't give up. Life happens. Things happen. There'll be many reasons for you to, there'll be doubts along the way. There'll be many reasons for you to give up, but don't give up, because believe in yourself, believe in that vision, that passion, you believe in it, and reach out for help.
Absolutely. Reach out for help, stay in your lane, and also make sure that you are focused. Don't be distracted, because sometimes we get distracted by so many shining syndrome, all kind of things going on, but stay focused. Write down your plan, write down your vision, manifest it, pray about it, meditate over it, take actions, and I'm here to help you. So on that note, I want to say thank you to my wonderful guest, the queen herself of Berevitalise CIC. She is now a founder, a director, and she's going to be so many things. And I look forward to celebrating you.
Thank you.
And all that you're going to achieve. So congratulations on birthing your vision. Excellent.
Thank you very
How have
much.
you found the whole process?
Thank you very much, Hannah, for having me. I think this is the first time I'm actually talking about it and sharing it. So I think it's been really, really amazing. And I know many, many more things to come. And, be rest assured, watch this space. And, I'm coming back. I'm still here.
Absolutely. We would love to have you back, definitely, just to follow up and see where you're at as well.
Thank you.
Incredible. Thank you so much. So to all our listeners, thank you so much. Have a great evening and stay blessed. Until next time, keep it locked in and make sure that you subscribe to our channel and also support us. Go over to our wonderful Instagram page and definitely join us and follow us as well. Okay, take care. Bye, Esther. Thank you so much for joining the show today.
Bye.
You're more than welcome.
Bye. Thank you, everyone.
And that's a wrap for today's Birth Your Vision podcast episode. Thank you for joining us on this inspirational ride. If you've enjoyed today's episode and want more, be sure to subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Your feedback helps us with our mission to continue to empower aspiring entrepreneurs around the globe. So please remember that your vision is the spark that can light up the world. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep creating, and keep birthing your vision. This has been the Birth Your Vision podcast. Inspire, create, and birth. Thank you.